Welcome back. Couldn't be more delighted at how this conference is going. From the kickoff yesterday with Perianne and Amy walking through the background and this current state of legislation to the launch of the National Action Plan, all the way through a series of great regulatory discussions throughout the end of the entire day. I tell you, there's a sense and a feeling. This is the fourth year of this conference, and there's a sense and feeling that we are at a tipping point, and we could be more delighted here at the center. Our center is built on 4 different pillars. One of the pillars is innovative disruption. Blockchain is front and center of that, so we couldn't be more excited to be partnering with the Chamber. It's our 10th year anniversary at the Chamber, at the Center for Financial Markets and Policy, born out of the financial crisis. It's this Chamber of Digital Commerce 5-year anniversary, and a little plug, it is QQQ, my favorite ETF, 20 years on Monday. So a lot of anniversaries to celebrate. So without further ado, let me bring out Perianne Boring, the person who made all this possible and will continue to make blockchain possible.
Thank you, John. And welcome back to the second day of the DC Blockchain Summit. This is our 4th year hosting this event. I do want to thank John Jacobs and Rena Agarwal from the Center for Financial Markets and Policy here at Georgetown University for their partnership and for making this event possible. The DC Blockchain Summit is always the highlight event of our year. It's the most anticipated event that we do. It's a really amazing opportunity to bring our members together, bring all of our friends from throughout the DC and policy community to have a day or two to bring these groups together to talk about the many issues impacting blockchain technology. Over the past 5 years, we have learned so much at the summit and at the Chamber. There's a lot of new faces here this year, and I had a lot of people ask me yesterday kind of the story behind how we started this, so I thought I'd share some of the how this came about. I'm a Floridian. I was going to school at the University of Florida during the financial crisis and was an econ major. And pretty much everyone I knew was impacted by what was going on in the economy. And it was quite a frightening moment for me because it certainly hit home quite a bit. And I just took the time to really dig into what was happening and try to understand what was going on around me and in my community. And what I learned was quite upsetting. And I just had a deep conviction that I felt we could do better as a nation. And I decided to dedicate my career to working in public policy, came to DC, served as a White House intern during my senior year of college. After that, went to Capitol Hill and have been here ever since, fighting for a more ethical and transparent and stable financial system and economy. Through my work on Capitol Hill, I learned about Bitcoin and virtual currencies, and that led to a deep personal study in blockchain technology and a deep conviction that everything that I cared about and was working towards and fighting for, blockchain would be such a great enabler of many of those things. And I wanted to work in this ecosystem, and I worked to get a group of supporters together, many of whom are here, who are members today, and we launched the Chamber of Digital Commerce, and today we are the largest trade association in the world representing the blockchain industry with over 200 members. We've met a lot of great people throughout this town. There's many people throughout the policy and regulatory agencies that also care about this technology and want to see it succeed. And we've been through quite a journey and have a lot of different engagements underway with different offices. And we decided to just kind of take a step back and look at what was forming. And it over time became obvious to us that what was really missing was an action plan, a path forward, and a general strategy on how to address blockchain more holistically. And that's how our action plan came together. Yesterday, we had a great day here. We heard from a lot of industry leaders and government leaders, all sharing detailed remarks about their approach to blockchain and ways to support the private sector innovation and growth underway. We heard from the SEC Commissioner Peirce. We heard from Councilor Phillips of the U.S. Treasury. Undersecretary Singh from the State Department was here, as well as the chairman of the CFTC, Christopher Giancarlo. And all of them rallied around the importance of government avoiding overregulation and supporting the industry, supporting the private sector development of blockchain, and the importance of collaborating with industry leaders as we go forward in this space. And we absolutely support those remarks in each of those individuals who joined us yesterday. We're hearing a lot of great feedback and support from our members and people attending the event for the work of the Chamber and our National Action Plan. I thank you to all of you and each of you for that. I think Giancarlo said it best. He said, go boldly and let's talk. And over the course of today, we're going to hear from a number of chamber members, industry leaders, and innovators on the many applications that are being built and developed across the ecosystem. Everything from blockchain-enabled voting to smart contracts, financial services products, insurance, and many others. But first, we're going to hear from a very special guest. The first and opening keynote of today is one of the most anticipated. Congressman Tom Emmer of Minnesota is the co-chair of the Congressional Blockchain Caucus. In this position that Mr. Emmer holds is instrumental in shaping the way that Congress views blockchain technology, and it's all with a view towards creating a pro-growth environment. From healthcare to smart contracts and digital tokens, the Congressional Blockchain Caucus has been actively seeking to enable and promote the applications of this important technology. Please help me welcome Congressman Tom Emmer.